In our last video, we covered three foundations. First, internet clicks arrive anonymous, so identity figures out who sent them. Second, names are just claims, verifies your proof. And third, because storing passwords on phones is dangerous, the server issues a digital badge called a session. Now, let's see where that session badge sits. Your phone can remember, but the application must verify. So the next question is simple. What exactly does the phone keep? It can't keep your password, and it shouldn't keep the final decision. So it needs something smaller, something it can show later. Think about an office badge. The guard doesn't give you the visitor register. That would be unsafe. They give you a small badge number. At the next door, the badge number is not the truth. It is used to check the real register. Is this badge still valid? Applications do the same thing. After authentication, the application creates a session record. That trusted record stays with the application. Your phone receives only a small reference. Not the password, not the fingerprint, not the proof, just a handle to that session. On the next request, your phone sends that handle. The application looks up the session record and checks whether it is still valid. If it is valid, the request continues. If it is expired, you sign in again. That handle is called a session ID. A session ID is not trust by itself. It is a pointer. The phone carries the pointer. The application holds the truth. Now we know what the phone keeps. But another question appears. What if someone copies that session ID and uses it as you? If someone intercepts your session ID and sends it to the server, what happens? The server looks up the session ID. It sees a valid record, and it lets the attacker in. Because the server only sees the pointer. Why? It cannot see who is holding it. If that pointer stays valid forever, the stolen access lasts forever. So how do we stop this? We cannot reach into the attacker's device across the internet and delete what they copied. So where does the application take action? Right where it holds the truth. On the server record itself. The application gives every session a strict expiration limit, or revokes the record instantly when danger is spotted. The server record is marked expired. Now, when the attacker sends that copied session ID, the server checks the record. It sees expired and rejects the request immediately. The stolen pointer becomes useless. But if short expiration keeps your session safe, how does your app stay logged in all day without asking for your password every 15 minutes? Here's a challenge. I think most people would answer this differently. So, what's your guess? Write your reasoning in the comments.